Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It has been way too long since I have actually made a YouTube video, unfortunately, and that's because I have been getting into a new type of hunting. Yes, I know it's been 2 months since I posted a video. Why did it take you so long to get ready for hunting season? Well, I've been prepping and I went in a little bit of a different direction this year. So my problem last year was I could get to where the deer were, but it was such a pain to actually set up in a tree with my climber. It was too heavy, too bulky, just it wasn't for me. So my buddy a couple months ago mentioned saddle hunting, and I actually took him up on the offer of teaching me how to saddle hunt, and I will never go back. If you are looking into saddle hunting, you definitely have to try it. Spend the money, get good equipment, go out and just practice, because I'll tell you what, I will never go back to like climbing in a summit or a lone wolf, anything like that. I will never do that again because of saddle hunting. So I have my stuff out right now. It's already preset, but I'm going to show you exactly how I set things up. But I wanted to show you my 2021 hunting setup. So I hope you guys enjoy, and as always, here we go. Oh my god, this is a big boy. Oh. Who would have freaking... I didn't think you were happening. You did it. Alrighty guys, so starting off saddle hunting, obviously the most important thing is your saddle. So this is my saddle. I did not go out and buy a big name brand saddle. One of my friends here, he actually makes them. So really happy to be able to buy something from him because he is very good at what he does, and he's very oriented to attention to detail. So there are so many awesome things about this saddle that I love that other manufacturers do, some manufacturers don't, but he basically incorporated it all and did an awesome job. So I'm gonna talk very basics about the saddle and get on with the video. So I have 2 bags on here. I have this bag here that holds my lineman's rope as well as my tether. This bag over here, which is super dope, it doesn't open like a normal bag. It flops down here just like that. I have my rappel rope. I have all my rappel stuff in this little pocket here, as well as like rope to pull your bow up, stuff like that. So this bag is really cool, really awesome. 40 foot of rope here. It's 8mm, and yeah, it's really good for rappelling. I'll get to that later. Another thing that I like about this saddle, it's super light and it's super durable. I mean, the guy who made this made sure that there is nothing going to go wrong with this saddle. I feel like you could beat the crap out of this saddle and it will do awesome. That's just how much fabric and how strong I feel this saddle is. On the front, it's very basic, very simple, nothing really too elaborate. I have a waist strap here, which is a quick detach, which is what I ordered, as well as I have quick detach leg straps, and then you have your bridge. So it's very basic, very simple, but very cool. The total weight of this, with everything on it, my carabiners, my rope, everything, I would say give or take around 5 to 7 pounds. It may be a little bit more, maybe a little less, but again, you're holding nothing, especially when it's on your waist. So it feels like you're carrying no equipment. Okay, so here is my basic setup. Now obviously it would be set at different heights for hunting, but I just set this up here just so you know how I'm going to be hunting. So my stick, starting off with that, how are you going to climb the tree? So I've been practicing one sticking, which there are multiple methods to climbing with a saddle. I mean, you could literally take climbing sticks 20 foot high and call it a day, and then climb the tree, sit in your saddle on your platform. But I am trying to carry the least amount of weight. So the only way to do that is one stick, or you can SRT, which is basically climbing with a rope. But I haven't got into that yet. So I'm trying one sticking for now. So what I got here are the Muddy Pro sticks, and all it is it's held in by a rope and a cam cleat, so it's super easy to detach, as you can see, and there it is, it's off. I have this stick pretty customized out for me. As you can see at the bottom here, I have an aider, which gives me an extra 4 feet, so I don't have to step as high up. I have a little bit of a fabric aider to give me an extra couple steps, as well as I have this, basically it's wire covered in rubber, and it just gives me a handle to grip onto. When I release the rope out of that cam cleat, I don't lose my stick. Now, this is my method, it works for me. Many people have many different methods, so this is not the right way, and again, I am not an expert. I just started this about 3 months ago. So I'm just showing you what I do for my personal climbing. The next important thing I personally think is your platform. So my platform is 3 pounds. It is made by Out on the Limb, and it's literally called the Platform. So it is a super light, super strong platform that you can use during hunting season. Literally all I'm doing is stepping on this platform. There's not a seat, that is what your saddle's for. This is literally just to hold your feet there, so you have something to hold, something to stand on, basically. I like this platform because A, it's not the most expensive and it's not the cheapest. Hold on, I'm gonna let this wind go by. All right, I'm gonna keep trying. So great platform. It's only about $140, somewhere around there. It's a really nice platform. I haven't had any problems with it. What I do is when I'm climbing, when I'm walking in, I have this attached to the back of my bag with those 1-inch mollies. And then what I do is when I'm ready to climb a tree, this clips into the back of my saddle. So when I'm climbing up and I want to set my platform, I don't have to reach around, throw my bag up on, grab the bag, don't have to mess around. All I have to do is reach behind, grab it, and put it on. What you do is you hold it up like this to the tree, okay? There's a little indentation at the top here. It's a little curve. It's supposed to fit the tree. Then you pull this tight as you can, and then fold it down. And under all that pressure, it's going to dig into that tree, and you're going to have a very strong, very stable platform. I don't want to bring it down because it's going to hit my rope, because I put this up really quickly, but you get the idea. Great platform. I'll link them in the description. I'll link everything in the description, FYI. Okay, so then I have just a Thermoset knee pad. I tried the 1-inch, and the 1-inch just didn't do me justice with my knees. So I got the 2-inch, really thick, very nice piece of material that's waterproof, so water won't soak into it like other seats. It's really nice, and I cut holes. I cut holes at the top as well as the bottom, as well as the sides. So depending on the size of the tree, I can manipulate my strap to whatever size I want, or whatever side I want to use the seat. I thought it was a good idea, and it's worked for me. Alrighty guys, so last but very not least, people gotta ask, what kind of camera setup are you using since you changed your whole hunting setup? Well, I wanted to find something that I could use, because if you think about it, I am sitting like this in front of a tree the entire day. So I can't use I don't have a gun rail in front of me. I can't use any of my tree arm setups because they have too long of a base and too long of arms. So I looked online, I researched, and I made this. So this is custom to what I wanted in a camera arm, okay? Very basic, very simple. I could do a video on this, on how I built this. Literally got all the parts at Lowe's, and I actually really enjoy it because so many different adjustments that I can go anywhere I want, and when the camera is at full extension, it still isn't touching me when I'm in the tree. So I can go all the way around the tree, both sides, not have a problem, and it's still short enough that it's not going to hit my body when I'm hanging by the tree. So if I have a deer on either side, I can move this around and manipulate that camera whichever way I want, which I like. Again, another thing that I wanted was to drop a ton of weight. So this thing weighs like 3 pounds, which isn't terrible when you compare different camera arms. I paid less than $30 for this setup. So it's like I lost weight, it's only 3 pounds, and I only paid $30 for it. Yes, I put in a ton of work to finalize everything and make everything so precise and make everything so particular, but it works. It's going to do what I want it to do, and I can still film my hunts no problemo. Alrighty guys, sorry about the wind. It's been a crazy windy day. I wanted to show you my 2021 hunting setup. If you guys have any questions, anything at all, mind you, I'm not an expert. I'm not the best in the business when it comes to this. I will try and help you and answer as many questions that I want. You can also go on Facebook and join the Saddle Hunters group. Everybody that I know is in that group, and we all help each other out as much as possible. There's a lot of selling going on, there's a lot of questions being asked, and they're just an awesome community to be with. I think saddle hunting is going to be the next big thing. It's just starting to become a ginormous thing for pros to use to hunt, because you're carrying such little weight and you can go whatever height you want and have no worries. If you want to see a video of how I built my camera arm and my camera setup, I will do that, as well as my other little things that I have going on with saddle hunting, such as rappelling, and I want to get an SRT. So if you want to get an SRT, let me know in the comments down below and maybe we'll learn together. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Oh my god, this is a big boy. Oh. Who would have freaking